Hey screen printers, in this instructional screen printing video, we're going to show you how to lay down some awesome water-based prints using our new Interstellar Space Puff as a part of our Green Galaxy HSA water-based line. Interstellar Space Puff can be used as a base or an additive and be mixed with our Green Galaxy RFU water-based colors or pigmented directly with our fusion mixing pigments. Space Puff can also be added into ink at lower ratios to create a suede or raised effect, giving your ink more opacity and body once cured. In this video, we're doing Space Puff with 3 different ratios. In the first container, we're mixing 20% Space Puff to Comet White. In the second container, we're mixing 50% Space Puff to Comet White. In the final container, we're creating a puff green ink. To create this color, we're going to be using 20% flare base to provide more stability and wash fastest to the ink. Next, we're adding up to 20% fusion green pigment to the formula. Keep in mind that these colors will be more pastel than in the bucket once they're cured. First, we'll print our 20% mixed ratio, which should provide an underbase or suede effect. When printing puff, you want to ensure a good ink deposit onto the garment. This means building up your emulsion with a thicker EOM. On this screen, we're using high EOM cryo-coat emulsion with a 2/2 coat on the round side of the scoop coater. For squeegee pressure and blade durometer, you want to use a medium to low squeegee angle as well as light pressure and a medium to low squeegee blade durometer. If you apply too much pressure, ink will smash into the garment. We want our ink to stay up on top of the garment so it puffs correctly. For each of these prints, we're going direct to garment with 2 passes. Next, we'll do a quick flash. Be careful not to overheat this and make it puff. Finally, we'll do a second hit with 2 light pressure passes. In order to properly puff the ink, you need to allow to cure with airflow. The entire ink film should reach 320 degrees, which takes 1.5 to 2 minutes in the dryer. Make sure you hit 320 degrees for at least 20 seconds in the dryer for the best durability. Remember, if you cure too long with puff, your puff will collapse. Look at both these inks side by side when cured properly. The first is a suede, only slightly raised but feels soft and great, while the 50/50 puffs much higher. For our colored puff, we're going to be going on top of our suede base. Now, because we don't want to drive the ink into the shirt, a lower durometer squeegee, lighter pressure is key, as well as good off contact. We're going to be print flash printing this as well. Once cured, you can see how much more the green puffs versus the white due to the concentration of the puff base instead of using puff as an additive. You do want to be careful with your puff because if you add too much puff, your ink becomes brittle, can be picked apart or wash out. To lock in your color, you can actually add overprint of a clear core, which encapsulates the print and makes it wash and last longer. Check out Space Puff along with the rest of our Green Galaxy Interstellar special effects available on screenprinting.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos on water-based screen printing.